Alright, what's up everybody? This is Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, your Las Vegas realtor, bringing you another property tour. I'm back here at it again, the west side of the Las Vegas Valley. I'm here in the master plan community called Summerlin. Summerlin's going to be about a good 20 to 25 minutes from the airport and also the strip, depending where on the strip. So we have a total of 4 models here by Toll Brothers located in Mesa Ridge. There's a total of 4 collections. Now this collection here is the SkyView collection. Now this is one of the most popular models here, and the name of this model is called Oak Creek. There are 4 different type of elevations that you can pick and choose from. This elevation is the modern elevation. Now, the asking price on here, when I say the asking price is the starting price, we consider this the base price here in Las Vegas, is $1,134,995. Now, this home right here features a total of 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, 3-car garage, 4,877 square feet. Now, I do want to disclose or mention that the front of the landscape in here, you see this nice little featured wall right here with the landscaping? That does not come with the base price. Some of the features that you see, Toll Brothers may not allow that option, depending on the supplies that they do have left, and that's something that you would actually sign in the contract, stating that they may not have all the materials. So it looks like on this one they didn't put that kiosk thing on this one. Typically there should be like some sort of kiosk here. Maybe it's just not for this model. You've got sprayed on stucco concrete. I love the fact that you have this intercom system right here. You got your 48-inch door, glass door. Now as we come on in, we are greeted by an open floor plan with a loft, 24-foot ceilings here. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Alright, we're going to start off on this side. Look at these windows right here. Kind of gives you that full storefront view, doesn't it? Let's go here. Now this whole feature wall right here typically comes with a 36-inch heat glow. You do have the option. Also with this full feature wall too as well. Chandelier would be an upgrade. Also the wiring on the chandelier. I mean, look at the windows. You got the dual pane. I think these are WCs or WS, the manufacturer here. Let's take a look at this kitchen. Look at all that pre-wire on that kitchen right there. 175, 175, 175. Look at that. Adds on up, depending on which builder that you go with. Look at this island. This island, I believe, is a little bit more smaller, but this is a full option upgrade on this island with a 2-inch. This is a full granite here, it looks like. Standard would be quartz. You got your Cove dishwasher, stainless steel dishwasher. Definitely would add the push button. You know that's an upgrade. That faucet's about $350. You got full overlay cabinets, the European, but on the right hand side you have the modern cabinets with the shakers in the middle. Full overlays again. Full backsplash. What would go here would be your Mastercraft 42 upper cabinet. Typically they'll give you 3 colors to choose from, but I'm gonna tell you, there are a lot of builders out there, they're very smart in sales. Like they have a company that just comes out and specialize on sales to maximize the sale. So what I mean by that is, let's say you buy a home, right? you're going to do the upgrades. But on the base price, it comes with standard upgrades on the cabinets. You got 3 different choices. But they give you the ugliest cabinets, so that way you're at least forced to do the next level. You got your Wolfpack appliances, which is really nice. It does come with the build, but not this model. You're going to get the countertop. Look at that hood. Gorgeous, huh? We got 12-foot ceilings here, I believe, in the kitchen. Now, when it comes to the refrigerator here, you're going to get a refrigerator probably about that small on that side. All this would just be a shelf that goes all the way across. This is a full customized built-in. I definitely would have probably added the LED lights there. Let me know in the comments below. The glass door would have been an option, and also all this would have been an option too as well. Just make sure when you get with your builder and ask them the question, off the base price, what are the average consumers are spending? Typically in this community, it's probably going to be about 25%, I would say, because of the price of the home. Now let's go outside. Ooh, look at this. You got 24 by 48 inch on here. Now, one thing that you need to do with the tile, number one, you need to make sure, is this tile weather for the outside, right? We know the landscaping in the back is not included. Talk about this all the time. Wow, very unique backyard. The lot premiums up here right now, I think there's one that's at $0, all the way to $550,000. But also that could change. The build times are going to be about 18 to 24 months with this builder. They're building like crazy out here. Look at that. Let's take a look up this way. I think the pool builder is a prestigious pool. Also, I did some tours out in California. I noticed the product is a lot different in California than here in Las Vegas. Look at that. So much to look at. What I mean by that, I just noticed like the vendors and the quality built, not particularly on this builder, but just like in general. Like you could deal with one builder where they specialize in on the lower end, like first time home buyers, and also they build high end too as well. But you notice on the high end materials, on the high end, they use better materials, but obviously it costs more, but you're paying more money. And then on the low end, they use the cheapest materials. That's the only downfall. Here is the little patio cover for your guests, but we're not going to go there. I'm going to take it back this way first. I do love this path. Instead of just concreting it all the way, they've made these little circles here, which is kind of cool. You got the synthetic grass, Pebble Tech pool with the pop-ups. You got your gas line right here too as well. Make sure if you guys are going to do a grill, make sure you get your gas line in the right location. And the gas lines cannot go underneath the covered patio. So on this one right here, you do have a fire feature here, and also gas. The gas is probably ran underneath to the house, which is great. So that way you don't have to get that propane. Here's your pool pump equipment and your 3 air conditioning condensers, okay? This one, it's already pre-wired or pre-plumbed for the gas, which is nice for future spa install. If you're gonna install a spa in the future, there you go. Wow, look at this accent wall right here. Crazy feature wall. The bar area, that is a complete upgrade here too as well. There's so many upgrades to this bar, electrical, for the refrigerator. Then you also have the plumbing, sewage line, and also your 4 can lighting right here too as well. We're gonna take you over here into the game room. I do love this barn door here. This looks like a 12-foot barn door, glass. I don't know if I mentioned on the fireplace, you have an option 36 inches. You can put in the master, or I think right there too as well. Ooh, I love this panel. I mean, look how decorative. This is so simple. They're just taking rocker panels and just adding it right here. Look at that. This is cool. And again, you have your 12-foot, 9-foot slide, 12 feet high. Look at this. Right up to your covered patio area. You got the surround sounds on here. You got your return line and also your jumper duct. Coming into the guest bedroom. Oh, you're not going to get that feature wall. And I do, oh my gosh, take a look at that light. Never seen a light like that. You have one light bar all the way across. And you have a vinyl slide here. I'm not too sure why they added a vinyl slide here. I don't know if it's just more cost effective. You got the Santa Fe texture. Okay. Now the guest room is 13 by 14, so it's a pretty decent size. Standard bathroom. Tile may be an upgrade. Now when it comes to the tile, you may only have a selective of a choice. You got your floating mirror too as well. That's an upgrade. Now this looks like it's, oh, it's quartz. Wow, the quartz you can't even tell anymore. Sometimes it just looks like it's granite. Like you got to feel the material. It's very compositive. Has that compositive, that feeling to it. Like initially, what would go here? Standard would just be like a linen closet, full built-in. Now look at those cigars. Let's see if I can get one of these cigars. Don't tell nobody, okay? See if they got cigars in here. Oh, okay, I can't even open it. Plus, I don't even smoke, so oh well. Now, ooh. The tile in here are 24 by 24. It looks like the tile on this one has not been sealed, but you can also re-clean it and reseal it. Now, when it comes to tile, you can do the one that has a nice sheen to it, where it has a semi-gloss on it. Those you can tend to see a lot of footprints very easy. They get dirty very quickly. Also, in the driveway with the pavers, I would highly recommend that you seal that too as well. Now this bedroom is 11 by 11. 12-foot ceilings again, 8-foot doors. That's standard, which is really nice. You got the walk-in closet built in. And we have a structural upgrade right here. Initially, you would have a tub shower combo. Really nice. You got your frame mirror. You got your 30-inch on the vanity here. Under-mounted sinks with a 2-inch quartz. This would just be a linen closet and also your AV room. Now, typically this wouldn't be glass. Here's your single car garage, okay? You do have an option for the single car garage to have an access door to your back of your house. Here is your 2-car garage. Now, let's go upstairs here. The stairs here are fully upgraded. You have a iron single stem. You have about 5 steps until you come up to a landing, and I would say 12 steps. Then you have a catwalk. Off to the left is the master. We're gonna go last on that one. Love the wood floors. Now the wood floors here, when you're running flooring, it should go with the flow of the house. Door starts here. Look at this. should be going this way. They ran it the right way. That's something that you're gonna have to check. Sometimes they'll run it the wrong way on accident. You have a 9-foot vinyl slide. Off into the bonus room, or the loft area. This one is 17 by 14. So I think they're calling the 17 by 14 from here to here. I know it may seem a little bit dark. It's just because the way that the house is facing and the way that the sun is setting. As you can see the Las Vegas Strip from here. Grocery shopping galore. Less than 10-15 minutes away. Here's the front right there. You got another community right there, viewpoint. Okay. This community right here is the SkyView. And the other two communities, I can't think of it right now. If I remember, I'll let you know. Don't know everything. Can't remember everything. I love the fact that on the exterior here, on the vinyl, and this is what you need to check because some builders will allow you to do the upgrade on the color of the vinyl. I mean, take a look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I didn't even notice that LED light right there. You have a 2-inch pop out right there. That's cool. Let's go this way. Laundry room. You're gonna get 24 by 12 in the wet areas. Cabinets not here. You'll just have a shelf. Washer and dryers included. Also, we talked about this. Make sure there's a drain pan on the second floor. And also, I noticed builders, what they'll do is, when it comes to the wood planks that they put on, they run it underneath the baseboards. Now, when they do tile, they just butt it up against the baseboards. The reason why is, number one, the flow of the build is a lot faster because they're getting their trades in. So that's something that you need to ask, especially if you pay millions of dollars on a home. It's just kind of crazy where I'll go to some listing appointments and, you know, they're like $3 million homes and, you know, they want $3 million, but I'm like, sir, or ma'am, it's not worth $3 million. You're like missing a lot of stuff to the home. That's so important. It's like when you build a home, especially at this caliber, you gotta have like just standard stuff with the home. Certain type of rocker switches, electrical, AV, automatic light switches, all can lighting. And like lighting is such a big play. And I'm not even talking about like lighting. Like electrical. I'm talking about the way that the light illuminates, the color of the light. What vibe are you trying to get? You know what I mean? You're running electrical here because you're doing a certain type of artwork here. The home is designed like an art gallery, so you got to make it like that. What features do you have? Do you have a custom tub? Do you want that custom tub to pop? Is it slate? Is it matte? What kind of lighting you're using with that? Like all this stuff people just don't think about. Because when it comes to these type of homes at this point, it's just a work of art. It's all design. Now, I'm going to go out to the balcony here, which is, again, I'm having trouble with the doors. Oh, maybe it's just not good to go outside. You know what? I'm not left-handed, so let me use my right hand. There we go. Look, I think that's been part of the problem because I've been using my left hand to try to open up the door. Alright, so let's go this way right here. Now, we're going to go into the master. The master is separate from the others. Here's your thermostat. You're not going to get that feature wall there or that light. And I love this casing around the door here. Let's go directly into the master. Now, it does come with a 9-foot vinyl slide, I believe, but you do have the option to do a 12-foot slide. Let's go outside. Let's take a look at this position. Now, folks, when you buy a home out here in Vegas, you should always go into the mindset, even though that this is your last home, build the home based upon a resale value. What are the standard features that you need? Now, there's certain standard features that you're going to need on a home, regardless. I always look at the resale value. Nice. Okay. Let's take a look at this way now. The master here is 21 by 20 feet. Again, you have your, it's supposed to be, what, these are 12-foot ceilings. Wow. So in the master is a 12-foot ceiling. Okay. So you got a full built-in right there. And this upgraded fireplace in the wall. But however, you do have the option to select the fireplace at 36 inches at the great room or the master. So if you had that option, would you put in the great room or the master? Let me know in the comments below. You got your little retreat area here. Now let's walk on down here to the master. Now, what's great about this is off to the left, you have your closet here. Okay, full built-ins. Now this one is a lot bigger. I'll say not big enough. The problem is that the more closet you have, you'll end up filling up the closet space. It's crazy. Here is your water closet. And here's her water closet. The one on the right here is a little bit deeper, 8 feet, and this one's 5 feet on this side. Oh, coming into the spa-like shower here. You do not get this tub. That tub is a upgrade. Also with the backsplash too is a upgrade. And they tiled this thing like a spa-like. All this, folks, that's an upgrade. I do love this 36-inch vanity with this nice vessel. But look how high this took it. That's crazy. And I love the LED lights in the back of this thing. Also, if you have not had a chance to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Show us some of that love. I'm trying to get to 200. That is the milestone for me, the 200. I remember it was just getting to 100,000 subscribers. Okay. Okay, here we go again, left hand. Okay, I did it this time. Coming off to the balcony. Look at that. Oh, that one's called the Peaks. That's what it's called. And there's one more. Can't remember off the top of my head. Let's go back. Finish this thing up. Finish it up strong. If you are interested in this property, reservations is $1,000. Earnest money deposit is 5%. Okay. Of the base price. In addition to that, you got to pay another 20% off structural and lot. Once it supersedes the 35% of the base price, then it's 100%. Let me know if you can see yourself living here. With all the upgrades here, I'm going to say this home is probably going to be around the $2.5 million range. That's just kind of my thoughts about this. If you guys have not had a chance to subscribe to this property, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, and have a blessed day.